Hey y'all, welcome back to The Simple Way. In today's video, I will show you how I make my easy, simple, and delicious baked spaghetti, aka $1,000,000 spaghetti. I'm going to start by dicing a quarter of a white onion, a quarter of a bell pepper, and 1 green onion, and 4 garlic cloves. Next, I'll cook 1 pound of ground beef on high heat. I'm going to chop this up really good, just like this. I didn't want my meat sauce to have big chunky meat pieces in it, so I'll just keep breaking this down to get it nice and crumbly. I'm also going to strain this fat that you see here. So now I'm going to reduce the heat down to medium, and I'm going to add 1 pound of mild Italian sausage, and I'm going to cook it until it's mostly done. Then I'll add the chopped onions and bell peppers, okay? And I'll let this continue to cook until those onions are translucent, okay? So now I'm gonna add the minced garlic and I'm gonna let this continue to cook for an additional minute. I'm going to season this to taste, and I'm only gonna use 2 seasonings. I'm just gonna use salt and pepper for this. That's it, like just salt and pepper. The pasta sauce that I'm using for this recipe was so good. So good. And if you have a really good pasta sauce, you don't have to do a lot to it to spruce it up. Not only that, but using that mild Italian sausage also brought a lot of flavor and that fresh garlic and the onions. So I'm going to use about 36 ounces of this pasta sauce. And, you know, if you don't have this particular brand accessible to you, don't worry about it. Just use a really good high quality garlic and herb pasta sauce. Okay, then you'll be good. Okay. So you want to make sure that you taste your sauce and add sugar as needed to balance out the acidity in the tomato sauce, in the pasta sauce. Okay, so now we're going to let this simmer on low for about 30 to 45 minutes. Make sure that you stir it occasionally. So now while that simmers, let's work on our spaghetti. You're going to add a good amount of salt to a pot of boiling water. Make sure that you taste your water. It should taste salted. If it doesn't, then you want to add a little more salt. Okay, and this is a 16-ounce pack of spaghetti, and I'll cook this al dente, okay, which means basically firm when bitten, but not hard or crunchy, okay? And this could take anywhere from about 8 to 10 minutes to cook. Now we are going to make our cheese sauce, and it's going to be really simple yet delicious, okay? So we're going to add together 8 ounces of sour cream, 5 ounces of cottage cheese, and 4 ounces of room temperature cream cheese, our chopped green onions. I believe that was like 1 to 2 chopped green onions. We're going to add just salt and pepper as our seasonings. That's it. And you want to add this to taste. Now trust me on this, y'all. I know y'all like just salt and pepper. Yes, just salt and pepper. This is a really simple, easy recipe, but it's going to be so delicious once it all comes together. Okay, so now I want you guys to go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. I'm using a 9 by 13 inch casserole dish, and I'm adding some of the meat sauce to spread it evenly over the bottom of the dish, just like this. Then I'm sprinkling some grated Parmesan cheese onto the meat sauce. Okay, so when you do yours, just do as much as you want. Okay, so I'm going to add all of the spaghetti in here, and I'm only going to do this in one layer. So again, I'm adding all of that spaghetti, and I'm going to spread it out evenly, just like so. I will add all of the cheese sauce just like this, and I'm going to gently spread it across the spaghetti as evenly as possible. Now I'm going to add all of the remaining meat sauce on top of the cheese sauce, okay? And I'm just going to spread it out gently to, gently cover that cheese sauce. So now I'm going to cover this with 16 ounces of grated mozzarella cheese. Okay, and I'm gonna cover this real good. Now, I'm adding parsley here. I know you guys totally cannot really see it, but I'm adding dried parsley. When you do yours, you can go a little bit heavier if you prefer. Okay, we're gonna bake this for about 30 to 45 minutes, or you can, take it out once your cheese is, melted and nice and golden brown. Okay, so this is optional. I at the last minute just used my kitchen shears and cut up these green onions. This is, like the last of my green onions. Just cut these up, and I'm gonna add this on top of the baked spaghetti. Okay, so I just added this during the last 15 minutes of baking. If you prefer not to do this, another good option would be to add some fresh parsley. Yeah, so you could do that too. This is what the baked spaghetti, aka $1,000,000 spaghetti, looked like after it was done. This took about, I would say, about 45 minutes to bake. I did turn this up to broil like at the last 3 minutes. Okay, I turned this up to broil, and yeah, I did not let this rest. Obviously, as you can see, it's nice, it's cheesy, it's oh my gosh, it was so flavorful. It was so good. When you make yours, if you want to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes, it's totally up to you. But as for me and my house, we eat our food hot. So yeah, I hope you guys will try this recipe. Comment below and let me know how yours turned out. And I hope to catch y'all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.